unmute that stuff. All right, here we go. So what is up, guys? Welcome back to BBI Pilots. Also, Pilot Live 2020 if you're listening to this on Twitch. We're also on Facebook. Shout out to all my Facebook fans out there. What is up, people? Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. I don't know about you guys, but wow. Time's flying, isn't it? It's right around the corner. Thanksgiving. 4 days. Well, 5. 5 technically. If you count actually on, if you count Thanksgiving Day. See, I can do my math sometimes. Every now and again. Okay? Don't judge. Don't judge. Alright? Alright. Okay, so where do I start? Wow. Well, I can tell you right now one thing for sure. We have a giveaway that we're going to be doing. Somebody's going to be a lucky contestant out there. I don't know. Unless you don't sim. If you don't sim, you probably wouldn't want this giveaway. Okay? It's connected to simming. So, I'm going to tell you about this breaking news and then I'll play it. I'll have to do like this quick refresh so you guys have to reconnect when I do this. But I will play the actual video here in a little bit. But I'm going to tell you about it. Okay? Hey, I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. All right, there is a company, and this was a report from AirVenture 2020 or 2021.
Your stickhead.
Yeah, AirVenture 2021. A company called Opener. I don't know if you ever heard of it. They have designed, invented, tested, and flown, and I mean it goes fast. It is cool, really cool. You don't do anything. You get in it and pretty much put in where you're going, maybe north, south, east, west, and it just goes. And it can land by like coming in and then coming down at a straight pit, almost pretty much straight up and down. It's really cool. Really cool project. And supposedly, they say here this will be affordable and available for you to buy. All purchases must be approved. That means they want to make sure you're not going to be, buying it and not know what you're doing. You don't got to know a whole lot, but there's safety stuff you got to know about it, right? So I wonder if that's going to, like, I sent out an email requesting all information because I want to know, obviously, that they didn't do this just for the blind. They might not have done it for the blind at all. And they might say, well, if you're blind, you can't fly. We won't sell to you. That would suck. But they could. Anyway, if you want to find out more information, you can look them up too. Just look up the Black Fly. That's the name of it. Black Fly. By Opener. And this company is looking to they already are. Not looking to, they already are. Production 1 a day. 1 a day. How cool is that? That is so cool. I want one. I don't know about y'all, but sign me up. you can fly up to 25 miles distance-wise. And then it can hold 225 pounds. I mean, that's what it said, 225. So, sorry to the ones that weigh 450, you're out. You can't fly. We can't help you. Sorry. I don't think they considered that. Maybe they did, but it would probably bog it down. It just wouldn't work. But I don't see somebody weighing 500 pounds wanting to fly anyways. I mean, they can already barely get off their ass, so why would they want to fly? Just joking. I'm not judging. That was mean to me. Just joking, people. Anyway, pretty cool stuff. And it's definitely something that I would purchase if I had that option. I would save up for something like that. I definitely would. I would fly that thing all the time. Apparently, technically, you can't fly them in cities anyway, just like an ultralight. You're not allowed to fly ultralights around in the city and stuff. You get in trouble. Even though I've seen the ones that, I forget what they're called, but they go on their back. It's like a backpack, and it's got a motor on it. I've seen videos where them guys like fly around. They'll fly right into the, right into McDonald's and pop in at the drive-thru. Seriously, I've seen it. But that's all right. I would fly it with no problem away from the city limits. I mean, it would be, well, I could say it'd be dangerous because the thing can evidently fly around stuff and above stuff and under stuff. Pretty cool stuff, I say. That's what I say anyway. So yeah, got to start a flight over. I was doing a flight to LAX to EGLL, and I'll be damned if my FS Airlines didn't mess up. So I got to start the flight over, but I'm gonna cheat. Well, I'm not going to. It's not really cheating. I'm going to, instead of flying at 37,000 feet, we're going to take it up to 44,000 feet. That will definitely. I remember one time me and Brandon was talking about flying. The higher you're up, you save more fuel and you'll get there a little quicker. And I remember one of our old time pilots, Jake. No, that's not true. It has nothing to do with height. Well, sure it does. Ding dong from another world. Sure it does. It's much thinner at 44,000 feet. So no, you're going to go faster. You can go faster, a lot easier. Right? Arigato ne. Dataramote. Ding dong. Wake up. Alright, so. Alright, here it is. You want to win this giveaway, you have to figure out what this means. Are you ready? Arigato ne dataramote. Dataramote. Got it? Arigato ne dataramote. Figure out what that is, and you win. No, I'm just kidding. That's just me being silly. The way I'm going to do it is this. Are you ready? You better be listening. You better have a way. Seriously, I'm being serious right now. You better be listening. You better have a way to write something down. Because I'm going to give you an email address. And you've got to send me something. I'll tell you what, here in a minute. You got to send me something to that email address. All right, email don't lie. The first one, they'll come in the order they come in. So we're going to use, because I'd rather use this instead of using my college email. And the other one's a longer one. It's harder to remember. So I'm going to give you another email address that I use with my organization that we have. The email is info@standpodcast.com. That is info@standpodcast.com. What do I want you to send me? That's what you're asking, right? I want you to email me, and I need an answer. What year was the 747 flying? What year did they start flying the 747? That is my question. You got to email me your answer. Just email it to info@standpodcast.com. Send it right there. I'm going to fix the other email another time. It'll be info@bvipilots.com. But that email doesn't work right now. It's messed up. So we'll just go with the other one for now. Send it there. Just put in the subject 747 or giveaway or whatever. And I'm going to check it. I'm going to check it here in just a minute. Because you guys can't hear my computer other than the music. But you can't hear my computer. So. Let me turn down the music a little bit. Maybe it's too loud for y'all. There we go. FaceTime audio. Remind me. Button. Slides to answer. Message. Button. Message. Button. Brandon. You got to hold on, homie. Slides to answer. Email. All right, hold on. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Somebody got the answer. But, send me the answer, people. This person did answer, but I know that they're not going to see them. So, but I will give a shout out to Mr. Andy. What is up, Andy? My best friend. I'd like to add that right now. You can put that on the table. You can put it in the window. You can show it to the world. My best friend. Absolute best friend. Think about it. You guys ever thought about like how many friends you got and then look at best friend and realize that you really don't have many best friends. I've got a friendship, we've got a friendship of over 30 years. More like around 30, I'm going to say about 37 years. Yeah, that's right, about right. About 37 years. That's a long time. We've been walking this world for 37 years. Best friends, 37 years. Gone through everything together for 37 years. That is a best friend right there. So thumbs up to my buddy Andy. What is up, Andy? The stupid password stuff. Yeah, I figured that much, Andy. Andy, where are you listening to the stream from, by the way? Are you listening to it from Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch? I'm guessing Facebook, right? Anyway, I must say that I did email the company. I did ask them that question about what their clientele, like who they expect to sell to, and I'm just curious if they even had anything in mind about the visually impaired, if that was part of their motivation of doing this. I'm thinking not. I'm thinking they're thinking of it they're thinking of this from a different view, I think. This phone, I'm going to throw it because it's making me put in my password every time. I need to turn it off. Oh, Facebook. Andy, have you heard about... Brandon, I'll get back to you. Just hold tight. Let me call my buddy up. Let's do that. I'm going to mute myself while I dial this number because he probably doesn't want his number around the world. So hold on. All right, we are calling. That was close. We're calling him right now.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, man, you're live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
I muted the Facebook audio.
Oh, because it plays now, doesn't it? It'll play while you're on the phone.
It may, but I've avoided that issue.
Well, yeah. I got you. So, did you know about...
I did go to Harvard. Now give me some.
I know. I keep forgetting about that. We've not just been best friends for 37 years. We went to Harvard for 20 years. Yeah. Like, we built Harvard, so they ain't got nothing on us, bro.
That's right.
Did you know anything about the black fly?
No, I didn't know anything about this specific project. No.
I'll have to send you... I'll send you a link or something. The name of the company is Opener. It's by Opener. And literally, I watched the video and it takes right off, man. It takes off quick, too. It's cool. Really cool. No.
What type of motors are they using on?
Well, there's... I don't know the specific motors. It did show everything, but they didn't say what kind of motor they had on it. They sound like... There's more than one motor. You can definitely tell that.
Okay, I was wondering if they were using electric or...
It is. I believe it. Well, it does have batteries. Yes. It can go to 25 miles, up to 25 miles on charge. Pretty cool stuff. And I emailed them. Yeah, it is. I emailed them out of just I wanted to know. Basically, was this something that they did in mind of, well, what if somebody wants to be able to fly they can't see? Kind of like Google did with the car, the self-driving car. Their idea was...
Did you read the article I sent you about Apple's project?
No, tell me about it.
Well, it is in the news that they're going to have... possibly by 2025, a self-driving vehicle on the market. So, yeah, I sent you an article.
My question is this though:
a couple days ago.
if you look at how hard it's been for Google and other companies to get this push where it could be completely driverless, that's going to be the challenge. But
I totally agree.
Other countries are already, there's some other countries that already do it. So,
I mean, it's going to happen. There's no doubt.
listen, it's no different than getting on an A320. Okay, an A320 is pretty much, yeah, there's pilots on there, but my point is what people don't realize how much of that is actually done by itself.
Now, that's an Airbus plane, correct?
Yes. Like, they can't just hit autopilot and turn it off.
No, an Airbus, most of their planes are very computer driven.
Oh, yeah, I've watched several videos, and I mean, these airplanes have like servers down below, like computers that, you know, that stay below. Computers stop. But yeah, they do everything themselves, pretty much.
Oh, I know, it's awesome.
I mean, most of it, 90% of it is the Airbus flying. You tell it where you want to go and what you want it to do, and it does it. But it also does it to a measure of safety as well. If it's, pretty cool stuff.
Well, the way I look at it is, if a computer is programmed right, the sensors are working correctly, it's going to make a decision quicker than a human will.
Yeah, and honestly, I just want to tell people that have a problem with it to just get over it, because tell me you don't rely and trust technology. I love when people say, oh, I don't trust technology, but yet you use it every day.
Every day.
You use it every day. So if you don't like technology like that, then let's take away phones for a week. No phones. No phones, people, for a whole week. I bet you don't do it. That's technology, baby. That's technology. I know it's a little bit of a different idea, but point is, we use it every day, and there's no reason that we should be that scared of it. Listen, people, it's been proven, and I know people say, oh, well, no, because the Google car had all them accidents. A lot of them most of the accidents that the Google car was in was because of another person, not because of the car itself. It was caused by other people.
Here's the biggest problem I see right now with electric vehicles, and that is the batteries. And you're thinking, why? The problem with lithium batteries is when you're in a crash, especially a violent crash, those batteries tend to catch on fire. And when they catch on fire, it's not a little fire. It's a very violent, hot fire.
But I would think that they'll probably have some kind of covers on them that will add some safety to that as well. I mean,
the thing with that, they're going to have to, and they're working on something called a solid state battery. And, I think we'll see that in 5 years.
Yeah.
And I think that will help eliminate the fire issue. But
I'm telling you, wait till you watch the video. Wait till you watch the video on this new technology. I mean, this company, they're not allowing any other companies to come in and like basically make other stuff from it and get involved. They're doing it standalone. That's the best way to go, really. And
that's the key.
They're looking to, they're already manufacturing these things. They're already starting to manufacture them. And they're looking at a manufacturing of one a day.
It's not really that many.
It's not, but for the technology and for the amount of people that's going to buy them right away, I mean, I don't think they'll suffer that badly. I think they'll sell, and they'll get. They plan on upping that, by the way, the amount of time that it takes, like the fuselage. So that's the next answer. So it does run off fuel too, I think, fuel and battery. because it did talk about a fuselage. Unless it's just what they're calling it, even though it's not really
It's probably just what they're calling the
area where,
hull of the airplane.
like where the batteries go, maybe. Well, yeah,
It's
that,
just the body of the plane
yeah,
itself,
yeah,
excluding the wings. I'm talking just
right,
frame.
right. It's pretty cool though. I watched a video on it, and thing takes right off, flies, and it'll come right back. You hit home, and it returns you right back to home, or basically where it took off from.
Did it say how high in elevation it can go?
I think it said 5,000
Really?
feet. Yeah,
That ain't bad.
not bad at
That'll
all.
be fun.
Yeah,
How
and
fast does it go?
I believe it said it goes up to 100,
Oh, nice.
100 knots.
100 knots, so that would be, what, 110? 150?
Yeah, so I mean, it goes pretty daggone fast. The distance is the only downfall.
Yeah, 25 is not very far.
25 miles isn't that far, but I'll tell you what, it's
Hey,
far,
you could fly to my house.
literally, and just charge it from there. Bam, charge up.
I know, right?
Like, run me a damn extension cord, Andy. Listen, I trust technology, people. Now, I know some might not, but I do. I trust technology. I trust technology more than I do being out on the road with other drivers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, technology is smarter than we are. It's quicker. It's faster. Faster response. It can make 100 decisions within seconds to our one decision within minutes. Or, within,
Within a second.
yeah. We make a decision within, a second, but a computer can make 100 decisions in a second. It can look at things that's not even happening at the exact moment and already have all the, everything done.
The computer is a better multitasker. It's better at doing multiple things at the same time.
Absolutely.
We are not as well at that. I know I'm not.
No, I mean, if we look how many wrecks there are every day. I know there's also crashes and planes that crash. A lot of the times those type of crashes, that's not even because of the pilot doing wrong. It's because of a malfunction. So there are people that do mess up in a plane and crash, but a lot of times it's different types of malfunctions that occur. This is supposed to be affordable. They compared it to being like going out and buying an SUV or something. So probably $20,000-$30,000 is my guess.
45, 50. 45, 50.
Yeah, it could go up that high, I guess.
45,
And you can probably the more that time passes on this, the more that you'll probably be able to customize it to your likings.
Oh, definitely.
It's got really cool lights and stuff on it too for nighttime. Like it's got all these lights that flash and pretty cool stuff.
So you can like fly by your neighbor's house and shine lights in their windows and piss them off.
Make them think that
Fun.
UFOs are flying around the house. I'm thinking, and I've not done enough research on this yet, but I'm thinking wherever you take off from at it, there's probably something for that location too that stays there. And
No, I don't see why.
or GPS, it'll look at where it's at exactly, and it can land right at that same exact spot. I mean, right on the dime. So yeah, but it looked like there was a thing that they can sit on, and I believe that's what charges them. sits on this thing, and I think it plugs in.
Oh. Wonder how long it takes to charge back up.
I don't know. Like I said, if you're 500 pounds, don't think about flying in this thing. It's not even going to lift you.
You were talking about those fan pads. There's a few of those around here.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
those are pretty cool. But I'm gonna tell you what, there's some training with that stuff too. If you think you can just put one of them on and take off, you're wrong. It ain't going to happen. You got to know how to fly those things.
I heard they're not that hard.
I know. I was watching a guy fly one, and he was showing how, like, when you're taking off, you got to kind of like the wings are like a not cloth, but they're like a cloth material.
Like a canvas.
Yeah, and they are pretty much laying out behind you. And when you take off, it's one wing from what I've seen.
Yeah.
And you got to know how to drag that on takeoff, like how to. I don't know. The guy said you definitely need training with it with them. I mean, I wouldn't put one on and try to just take off.
We know some people that probably would.
And you get good enough, man. I've seen this one guy I watch. He'll land at some really, really hard spots. And it's not easy to do because, it's just not you land and drop on your feet and you're done. No, when you come in, you touch the ground. You got to start running before you even touch the ground in midair.
Oh, I know.
You start running with your feet. I'd fall flat on my face, dude.
Oh, I know. I would go tumbling.
Yeah. Be definitely a learning experience.
Be a funny video, I'll say that much.
Could you see us trying to do a double? One of those that's got two people?
I'd have to put like a bodysuit on.
We would get we'd get millions of views. Two blind people flying with whatever that's called.
Yeah.
You know how many views we get though?
Lots.
Oh, we'd get a lot. For shizzle nizzle.
Oh, for show.
For show. So this stream showed up on Facebook pretty easily, huh? I guess.
Yeah, I just see the notification.
Cool.
Click on it.
Good deal. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm curious if anybody else has answered this, so I'm gonna set you right here. Hold on. We're gonna check email and see if anybody emailed us. Actually, it's on my phone, so I'll go here. Let's see if anybody got it. All right. Okay, that's my Gmail. Here we go. Brandon, maybe you didn't catch the email. Let me give it to you again. The email that I'm telling people to email to is info@standpodcast.com. I'm just using that for temporary. Try to get the other email fixed. That's actually for Stan, for our college, and for the online that we're doing. But it works. I got it actually working on my phone. I didn't realize how I got the email set up. Depending on how you set up the email will depend on if you can use it, if calendars will connect to it or not. I've got it set up the secure way, so now I need to take it off my phone and put it back on the other way because I can't connect a calendar to it. And I'd like to connect a calendar to it for our events that we do. So yeah, guys, that's the breaking news, though. I thought it was cool. I'll tell you right now, I will buy one if that option is there for us, because it was specified that they will decide on who they sell to. I think what they're talking about is just responsibility in general. They want to make sure you're responsible.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
And you got to go 2 days of training before you can buy it. They said the flying is like just a few minutes of that. That's all you need to know to fly it. Just a few minutes of training and you've got the flying part down. Yeah, because you're not flying it.
No, you don't have to do anything. Just sit there.
I wonder if it gives someone the option, if they did have to take over, if they could. Another interesting question. I bet so. I bet there is a yoke.
I'll do some research on that.
I bet there is a yoke on it where you push your buttons to at least get it to go, like take off.
Okay.
But and it sits four people, up to 225 pounds.
Better be pretty damn light, because you think about that. 225 is not that much weight.
I think you said pounds. It might be a little bit more than that. They might have said, maybe it was. I think I might be off on that. We're going to watch the video here in a second. I'm going to play the video.
Cool.
So all you're going to do is just refresh. When I hang up with you, refresh. Well, don't refresh until I'm going to wait like a minute so you can get.
Yeah, I know how it is.
And then as soon as I disconnect, I'm going to be reconnecting within like seconds. So you just have to refresh.
It made us flip one over.
All right. So let's check out this video and I'll talk to you again here shortly.
Okay.
All right. Are you still there? No. All right, guys. So here's what we're going to do. Because I want you guys to hear this video. There we go. Got the music muted. Well, it ain't going to matter because I'm going to disconnect from here. Here in just a second. I bet you got to restart it with my other stream because you guys won't be able to hear the audio if I don't. Come on.
Lockheed Martin, Air Venture, Red Circle, log into your FS Grand Road to FS Airlines, star on title, symble, star on type, ops 27. Ops 27 point, top, new, set, start virtual camera, start recording, checkbox not checked, start streaming, checkbox not checked.
Okay, cool. I'm going to.
Start recording, checkbox not checked.
All right, I got that recording. Now, I'm going to disconnect here, guys. Wait like 10 seconds and refresh. Okay?